Welcome back to Budgeting and Planning Life on my channel. I'm going to cover this now, my budget by paycheck. So I know that on Instagram and on Facebook, someone mentioned, how do you use this book? So there's a monthly planning, people who plan like monthly. I can't do that. I can't get a grasp of it on a monthly level. However, when I found this one and realized you can budget by paycheck, which I kind of used to do on Excel, I fell in love with the system. So I'm going to walk you through how I budget for the paychecks. I split all my bills up into what I pay per period. Per paycheck, we get 3 paychecks a month. My husband gets paid on the 10th and the 25th. I get paid once a month. So I estimated that I always do a budget, like what I want my budget to look like, but it doesn't always look like this exactly. It'll change, it always does. So this pay period, I budgeted $2,800, and let me see if you guys can see it, because I know I wrote it in pencil, so I'm gonna write over it. And I'm gonna use my Sharpie pen because it's a little thicker. So my husband's pay, move this. So it's basically it was $28.39.63, and I didn't have any carryover, so $28.39.63. And I wanted to tell you why this helps me, because I can put away stuff, you know, sinking funds, envelopes, and extra savings. And because of the system, we had a death in the family on Thursday afternoon last week, on the 20th of August. I have money in my savings that I was hoping would go to something else, but it's going to go to help in funeral arrangements, cremation and all that. You know, I have the money. I put aside so much, you know, a pay period, and it just helps. So that's why we do this, you know, and I do pay off the smallest amount. So I'm assuming that's snowball, not the avalanche method. I start off with the smallest amount and I work my way up. So I have them all kind of like my credit cards, like at the bottom, which ones, you know, I eliminate as I pay off. So I paid off 2 little ones so far, or 3 maybe, to date. And I've been using this method for about a year, but within the last 6 months, I really, like, you know, focused. So let's start. So again, my husband, you know, he gets paid $28.39.63. I know some people don't feel comfortable posting. I don't care. So my Kia payment is due on the 24th, and that was $443.17. Southern California Edison, due on the 25th. I budgeted $300, but it was actually $378.16. My Verizon cell phone bill, due on the 21st, and that I budgeted $235. So let me show you the difference of what I budget and what the actual is, and it was actually $234.13. Sorry, $234.13. The gas company, I budgeted, and this is due like on the 10th, but I always pay it with this paycheck. That's 60, and I mean next month. I am always ahead. So it's $60 that I budgeted, but it was actually really cheap because obviously it's been hot, so it's $21.51. Athens, our trash company, that's due on the 25th, and it's a quarterly bill, but I split it up, so it's not just one giant bill at once. I just like doing it that way, and that was actually $27.33. My husband's Capital One, that's due on the 29th. I budgeted $110, and I paid the minimum. I'm paying the minimums right now, $103. Ashley's Furniture, it's a credit card, but it's 0% financing right now, so I'm going to pay that off next. and I only sent in 100 this pay period. My Amazon card due on the 21st. I budgeted 110, but I paid it off. I paid this one a little early, so I don't have to do that. Best Buy, same thing. I paid this one a little early, but I did, I budgeted 58, or that's what it had been, but it dropped. So the minimum was 29, but I just sent 30. Same thing with Old Navy. This was due on the 1st. So this one is $29 a minimum, but I sent in 30. And then my Apple card. This is due on the 29th. I budgeted $250 and I'm sending $250. My gardener bill, because I keep forgetting to send this in. I did send the payment in. It was $210 for 3 months, so I split it up into 2 payments. So it wouldn't hit me at once, so I'm sending $105. And then the water bill, the same thing. The water bill was kind of high, so I separated into 3 separate payments. So the final bill is due on the 20th, and it just makes it easier. I just hate having, for me, I mean, I know it's the same amount, but I just don't like having a huge bill. If I could split it up because I have the means for it, then perfect. So now the total would be, so initially what I budgeted, it was $1937.87 with a leftover of $862.13. So let me finish this off. So this is what I would have left after paying the bills. My groceries, I budget between $250 and $300. My husband's doing keto, or the caveman diet, and that is really, you know, killing my budget. So for gas, I always do 50 a pay period, fund 50, and then 20 for my husband. And that was $370, which would leave me with a balance of $429.13. Carry this over. I'm already saving for birthdays. The first birthday that we celebrate is in October, early October. I have 2 in October. My husband and my daughter. So I'm putting 50 towards that. Christmas 10. And I do want to budget more for Christmas, but right now this will start. You know, I want to get some bills out of the way. I don't want to be in debt for Christmas. So that leaves me $432.13 after putting 60 in. I want to put extra towards the Apple card. And just $132.13, so I can have $300 left and put that into savings. So this is what I budgeted. It's my estimates, basically. And that will leave me at 0. It's zero-based budgeting. That's what I like to do. That way I don't touch anything. So totaling all these up, it was $1808.17. And that left me with a balance of $1,031.46. So I'm going to bring that down, and I actually budgeted $250. I didn't need to put gas in because I'm not driving and I still have a full tank. I budgeted $50. I'm still putting $50 and $20 for my husband. So that was $320 and left me with a balance of $711.46. So I do, what I want to show you is I do make adjustments always, because either I don't have enough, or, you know, I find other things that I need to do. So $711.46, and sometimes my bills are lower. And you'll see that on the 30th, on my 30th paycheck, because we're not paying tuition anymore for any of our kids. So I'm still putting 60, and that leaves me with a balance of $651.46. I already worked it out. That's why I'm looking back and forth. $651.46. And for the Apple card, I wasn't going to do anything, but I decided I wanted a certain amount in there. $117.38. So I think my balance is like 800, 700, something like that. So I want to pay that off. So that leaves me with, let me see, 117.38. That left me with a balance of $651.46. And I'm putting 651.46. I'm putting 500 in savings, and then I'm gonna leave some money in cushion, and that would leave me with 151.46. So, and that's how it looks. Hope you can see all that. So I know I could go kind of quick, but that's how I budget, and I always make adjustment. I don't like hold myself down. So I know that certain people are like, you know, I don't have the money. Do what you can, you know, make it happy. I mean, we make decent money, so we have that, that cushion, I guess. We have the options to do this. I do want to be debt-free, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to kill myself to be debt-free. I will do it on my time, slowly. We are expecting about $7,200 and our taxes, which haven't come in. So like I said, I was saying we have about $7,200 in taxes coming in, so we are applying that towards bills to bring down, you know, that balance. But again, we have the ability. If you guys don't, just, you know, just do the best you can. Don't kill yourself, you know, don't not enjoy yourself. We have a lot of plans with our savings. You know, not only do I need money for the summers, but I usually work summers, which is fine. It supplements my income, but we're doing an addition, and I want to put all this towards the addition. That's why I'm doing this, and with our pool. So this is what it looks like. I hope this kind of makes sense. And again, you know, and then we do the cash envelopes, and I do keep track here. You know, I write everything down of what I'm doing. I always keep a running tally of what I'm leaving. But this is basically it. The cash envelopes, you know, I've gone over it before. So with the cash envelopes, I just kind of, you know, my sinking funds I transfer over here, and if I take cash out, we don't right now. I just have savings, as well as, you know, the envelopes or money. And we usually go through all our envelopes. We don't have any carryover of anything. The gas card, but that's on a gift card, so I don't put cash out. So it just kind of builds up. That's why I really don't need money here. Our Friday fund, we do build it up, but you know, by the end of the month, it's kind of gone. Because we do, Friday, we always eat out. That's my day of rest, our day of rest. We just want to eat out. But if you were to use this method, I've used it before. I would do my groceries. Not even gas, because I'm not pulling cash out for that. My hubby's money, B-days, and Christmas. And then I would say, you know, I'm pulling 250 out, 50, 20, 50, and 10. And that would give me a total of 250, 60, 380. And I would usually pull out 450s, 220s, and 110. For Friday fund, just 150, 120, a 50, and then a 10. And then I would tally everything down. So I have 2 10s, 3 20s, 6 50s. So 6 times 50, 300, 20, 40. I can't think right now. 320, so that's 60, really, like that simple. And then 2 20s. So that would give me 300, 60, 70, 80, and that would total it. And then if I have any thoughts like, okay, I'm almost close to paying off Apple Card on to Old Navy card. Don't forget savings. little things like that. And that's how I work it. So I hope this makes sense. I hope this helps out. If you guys have any questions, just drop them off in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and the notification bell to be, you know, for other videos. I do have I'm posting my planning video for my leverage planning next, but it's all I use basically the budget now, with the exception of my lesson planner. She doesn't have a lesson planner, so I use Erin Condren, finishing it off because I had bought it last year. All right, if you have any questions, drop it in the box. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.